um, and Southern Africa and the Netherlands. Now, Randy didn't know about the Netherlands, so I told him.
Good evening, all. Welcome to my live broadcast number 158, and also welcome to Paradise. As you can see, from what happened almost a week ago in New Zealand with the mass shootings, you can see around the world there's a lot of copycat of that starting to happen. One in Italy with all those kids, but fortunately all the kids got out of the bus alive. And then the one in the Netherlands. So there seems to be a trend starting. Anyway, my name is Keith Pure, and I'm addressing the Billion Corn community, broadcasting live from Auckland, New Zealand, and March 21st, which is the third anniversary of TBC. So we've gone a long way. We've gone a real long way since I started. They never had a back office, and we relied solely on the wallet, which was a 004 wallet. Okay. Now, because the referrals were coming in, one part there were coming in 50,000 a day, and with that sort of growth per day, your coins were going up inside your wallet daily. Just one moment. Right. When I first started recording the coins, the New Zealand dollar at the time that I started was worth $1,400 and $1,423.33, and that's when I first started. Now the coin is up around close to $9 million now, and that's euro. So it's gone a long way, and with the way the growth is moving, it's not moving fast, but at least it's moving. You know, we'll keep plugging at it, and we'll get there. It's a lot of people have been hurt. I know that. You know, they've been scammed, and it's only Tibetans who scam other Tibetans, and sort of throwing a bad vibe in about TBC. But I think we're coming right now. A lot of people know about TBC, but they're not in it, only because what they've heard about TBC. But I think gradually they'll start thinking about it and thinking how silly a lot of people were to get scammed. Listen to another person, you pay their money over to another person, and you don't see your money back because that person or group has just scammed you. But like we've been saying for the last year, if it's not in the blog, then it's not real. So there's no exchanges about even up till now. So if anybody comes to you and says, I can convert your TBC into BTC, don't fall for that. And there's another reminder also, when you open up your back office, you'll see it. That's the first banner that shows up on the dashboard. TBC exchanges. Beware. And admin doesn't put that up for nothing. And I see on Facebook even today, people join my exchange. Oh, mind you, a lot of people got a lot of guts today. They'll try anything, and you know what? A lot of them win. There's a lot of people who don't do their homework. But I'm not saying there's any, they're not all scams out there. I'm not saying that. Just be careful which one you go into if you're thinking about going into a TB, anything to do with TBC and any other currency. Anyway, I'm going to go over because it's our 23rd anniversary, 21st of March, and that happened on, obviously, 2016. So we'll just open up that banner and I'll share the screen. Better remember to share that or you know, Billy Boy, you laugh. Otherwise, years of watching me talk to you. Okay, here we go. Oh, let's not even it. Get ready to celebrate on Thursday our 3rd year anniversary. And that's right. It's Thursday the 21st over here. Nothing says it any better that we are here to stay than celebrate our 3rd year anniversary. Most opportunities die within 2 years statistically. Yeah, that's true. Even a year, a lot of them don't last. Those of you that have stuck with TBC through the years know how many obstacles we had to overcome to get here now. So don't miss the celebration. We will gather live on YouTube broadcast hosted by Mbe Derek on March 21st, which is tomorrow for the rest of the world, 2019, at 9 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time or 5 p.m. West African Time. Same time of the send button meetings. We have 9 cruise winners that will get paid live on that show. Tens of thousands of Bitcoin prizes for the deserving winners. It will be a great event that we will remember forever. So that's 5 a.m. tomorrow morning, New Zealand time. Yeah, so yeah. Then you got Randy. You got Randy's show pretty much straight after. So you can tune in, have a look. Now I'm going to go to this 2019 promo cookie rewards, and we've seen it heaps of times, but I think there's a little confusion, and it might be the way I'm trying to explain it. And I'll go right through these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 paragraphs, and then I'll come back and try and explain it. As January 2019 comes to close, we have converted the holiday promo into the 2019 promo. How long will this 2019 promo last? It will last until we fill all of 1,111,111 billionaire positions at the top of the 10 by 9 matrix. I think Bex did the 10 by 10 matrix the other day. It was the cake with layers on it. And the 10, this is actually the 10 by 10 matrix. Even though they're saying the 10 by 9, you are the 10th person. Holding one whole TBC coin qualifies you to be one of the TBC billionaires. It will be 1,000 times harder to acquire Kringle in the distribution phase once all of the billionaire positions are filled. Take note of this bit here. That line. Don't make the mistake of believing that today's growth pattern will also be the same for tomorrow, ongoing. We achieved so much in 2018, we leave people of their doubts about TBC. The lawfulness of TBC operating free from government regulation is clear to anyone that reads the public notice. The goodness of TBC is unquestioned when you read the Kringle mission statement. The merchant listing shows the seriousness TBC is taking towards the use of Kringle as a medium of exchange for goods and services globally. The fact that we are still here 3 years later demonstrates our durability, so expect hundreds of daily sign-ups turn into thousands of daily sign-ups and then tens of thousands of daily sign-ups as we grow exponentially in 2019 and quickly fill all of the billionaire positions. I really believe we'll hit the billionaire positions this year. I really believe that. Remember, there's still 84,000 that still haven't migrated from their 004 wallet to the 009. They all have whole coins. So I hope you all know the meaning of the word accumulate. Accumulate transaction means you are not stuck on the first transaction you do in TBC. You're locked up into your 2019 promo cookie rewards. Even if your first transaction was only 4 grains, you can do additional transactions that will add an additional 36 grains to maximize this promo. So 36 and 4, that's 40. So to qualify to get a whole coin, you have to have the max of 40 grains, and you can work your way up to getting that 40 grains. But there is a little bit of a downside to that, and that's only for the sponsor. The downside is for the sponsor. So it will all accumulate until you max out at 40 grains. No worries to get started. Just get in where you fit in. Whatever you can afford, then later you can add to it. So you can go for more than 40 grains. You can go as much as you want, as long as you have at least one. Transaction cookie rewards. 4 grains will get you 100,000 cookies, while 8 grains get you 250,000 cookies. See the big difference here? If you do several small transactions, the reward is the same as though you did one large transaction. For example, if you did 4 10-grain transactions, you will get 100 million cookies, the same as you did one 40-grain transaction. So, one way or another, all members are encouraged to do a 40-grain transaction with transactions to maximize the benefits to all. Per referral cookie reward. The more you do in transactions, the more cookies you will receive when you sponsor others to join TBC. This will not work retroactively. Think of this like a ladder. You get rewarded for your referrals based on the rung you are on this ladder. If you are on the 4-grain rung of the ladder, when you sponsor your first referral, then you will get 1 million cookies for that referral. Then let's say you were on 20-grain rung of the ladder, when you sponsored your second referral, you will get 5 million cookies for your second referral. But you will not get an extra 4 million cookies retroactively for your first referral. Not as the keyword in the last sentence. The 40 grain run rewards 10 million cookies per referral. So do your best to get up to this run as fast as you can and sponsor like mad dogs while this 2000 promo lasts. Okay, you as the sponsor, what's happening here? You as the sponsor, for you to earn that 10 million cookies, which is on this bottom row, your referral needs to do a one-off 40 grain purchase. Okay? One-off 40 grain purchase for you as the sponsor to receive that 10 million cookies. Now, if you did a 4 grain and a 12 grain, hang on, 4 grain you get 1 million, then you get it, and you did a 12 grain you get 3 million, and there's 4 million in total. Then you want another 14, so go to the 8 grain. Oh, how many have I done with my pen? Because the smaller the grains you go by, the less the sponsor gets in referral cookies. So that's probably the easiest way I can put it. But if you do, like I was saying, if you encourage your referral to do a 1 or 40 grain, then you as a sponsor collect 10 million. But if you do bits and pieces up to that maximum of 40 grain, you'll find down in this right-hand column, it doesn't add up the same. Okay? Even though it's been maxed out, 40 grains, going through all of these smaller tiers. So whichever you as the sponsor tries to encourage your referral, it's really entirely up to you. If you think they're capable of doing a 1 or 40 grain or more than 2 coins worth, then go for it. But if you find your referral can't afford that as a one hit and he or she has to go through these little wee tiers to get up to the max of 40, then you as the sponsor will not get the maximum of 10 million cookies. But if you think about your referral first, you will think about yourself last. Okay? Don't get greedy with your referrals and try and slam them in to a 40 grain purchase just because you're going to receive 10 million cookies. You the person should know who the referral, what your referral is like, what they're capable of purchasing. Go with the flow the way they can afford it. And what you don't want to do is blow them out and say, hey, I've been scammed. It's the last thing you want your referral to do. Right, I've got 10 minutes. I'm going to go back to the dashboard. I hope I'm not signed out. I watched Randy Wilson this morning, and he did the whole dashboard this morning. And as I go through it, I'll explain to what he was doing. And remember I said, you always, when you open up that dashboard, when you log in, yes, beware of scammers posing as TBC exchanges. And they're still out there, and there's people still falling for it. Right, this is quite straightforward. It's really, what it really is, it's you yourself finding 2 referrals. And then for you up here to gain this 1 coin or 100 million cookies, you need to go down to help these two on the second layer, also find 2 each. And that's the only way you get that one coin. If you don't succeed in the first 24 hours and you only have your 2, that's fine. That only comes out to 10 million cookies each. Okay? So, in order to get one coin, you have to qualify with the whole 2, 4, 6, 7, and you're the sponsor up here, gets 10 million for helping. It's the only way this guy here gets the one whole cookie. Not one whole coin. All right. Now, Randy was going through this morning on his show, and I think what he's seen is people ain't doing this one here, right? So we'll go this part here. He says script for the closest people to you, and he was saying if you don't do this one correctly, all the way through from to the end, then you've got it wrong. Because what happens is, if you teach it wrong, then your referrals will do exactly the same thing. Go out and teach what you just taught them. So your script is, hey, I got a gift, or similar words to that. I want to pass the gift to you. I don't know, the Kiwis say, hey, I got something you're interested in. It's a gift, it's got a value to it. But the catch is, you've got to pay $10 to get that gift. The response is, okay, what is it? A gift redeemable for some smartphone digital currency that millions around the world are using. Let me know as soon as you collect yours from here. Now, whether or not you want to send out your link, and you'll find your link inside the marketing area on the dashboard, which that's right at the top, and either mail it on to your referral, or you want to go through whether you want to do it verbally with them. If you're in the same country, but if you're miles and thousands of miles away, use this link. Common sense. If you know the person, you can talk to the person in person, then the better way is to do that by not sharing this link and going through the whole profile and setup. Okay, cool, see you soon. And they got 2 simple statements here. You only have 2 simple statements to make in the script sent out as either a text to a phone or as a social media message. Members that have followed the script exactly have had huge success in creating daily cash flow. Okay? We won't go into their partnership agreement, and this is the exciting part, unless they know what it's about. What do you want to be? What do you want to be? You want to be a millionaire or a billionaire? You got to explain to them that through that 24-hour, 48-hour rapid reward, you have to do from start to finish the whole 48 hours for your referral to earn 100 million cookies, which is one whole coin, to get you up that billionaire's road, which is up the right-hand side. But hey, doesn't matter. If you miss out on this one, try again. But in this millionaire's road, you need at least 1 million cookies. 1 million cookies, that's not much. That's one broadcast. If you're a broadcaster, you get your broadcast approved by admin, there's 1 million cookies. And once your first broadcast is approved, then you go to all the send button meetings, which we now have 8. You either attend or view the whole 8, and for each one you attend or view, they're worth 1 million cookies each. So that's 8 million cookies. It's quite simple to sort out. People only do that unless they're told. If they're not told these secrets, then they won't get anywhere. You need to tell them the secrets for them to take advantage of TBC. Okay, and we must remember this is not about us. Remember? Not about us. It's how TBC will end poverty globally. This is, remember that we have a public notice and we have a mission statement, and you'll find them all at the beginning of your sign-in in your back office. You'll see public notice up there, merchants listings and login. That's where you can find all of that information. And the mission statement, you'll never get anything like it on any other program. And here's the reason why we're doing this. Out of 7.5 billion global population, about 4 billion are the working class that support the children, seniors, and disabled. And the TBC millionaires will provide far more jobs than there are people in the world, creating zero unemployment and ending poverty. Now, ending poverty, that is when the coin is matured, has matured. And when is that? When we've reached 1 billion verified TBC members. Okay. Yeah, and those lucky ones who have got a coin are fortunate to be in here. 1 billion TBC millionaires will each already have the means to create 5 to 10 job opportunities for the working class. Sorry, I meant this row here, this line here. The 1,111,111 of you that are in this position, you can buy whatever you want. But all of this becomes true when we have 1 billion verified members. And that's when your coins are unlocked. Okay. I'm going to stop sharing and come back to the live. Oh man, it's so hot. But it's nice today. Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. So, yeah, it's a matter of teaching your referrals the right way. So, whatever you teach is whatever they're going to go and teach. Teach them wrong, and they'll go out and teach wrong because they don't know the difference between the right or wrong. Okay. Right. I'd like to thank all of these people, MD Mohan, Brother Bill, my wife Rebecca, my moderator, and Sister Carol, and Brother Darren. There's also one watching. You're most welcome. I hope the information that I'm putting across to the new ones to TBC is helpful, and you'll find it all in that dashboard about how TBC operates, what you need to do, all the stages and all of that. Okay, then once again, thank you all for watching my live broadcast. Same time tomorrow night, 9 p.m. And don't forget, prize giving in the morning, 5 a.m. our time, I think. And Imbe Derek will be doing that to third anniversary. And I believe he's giving away, I could be wrong, giving away those prizes for the ones who were on the cruise. So, yeah, be good to watch that. I'll be watching it in the morning. So, yeah, good night all, and thank you so much once again.